Hey everybody, welcome to the Alliance Review's new high school football video recap. It's called The Huddle. I'm Rob Toder, the executive editor of the review, and I'm joined as always by Mike Brown, the sports editor. And what we're going to do each week is talk about the games in the past weekend and then look ahead to the weekend coming up and talk about some of the top performances and some of the top players that have emerged in the 2012 high school football season. And Mike, let's look back to week one and let's start with the Alliance Aviators. They took a tough one on the chin. Can Central Catholic came into Mount Union Stadium kind of beat up, but they moved some people around and really ran for over 400 yards against the Aviators.
Yeah, the Aviators are young this year. I think this is a talented Alliance team, but it's going to take some time. They've got veteran linemen on the offensive defensive line. They're veterans, but they're young in the skill positions, but very talented. I think it's just a matter of a little bit of maturation. As they get more playing time, they're going to get better and better as a team.
Yeah, I had the luxury of being down on the sideline for that game, and you can tell there's a lot of talent on that football team. And it's just a question of learning how to take that talent and learning the varsity level. It's a little bit faster, guys are a little bit stronger, a little bit quicker, and they hit a little bit harder than they do in junior high and the freshman level. So those guys are going to be in a learning process, but there's some talent on that team, no question about it.
Without question. You know, people forget Alliance lost the Stark County co-MVP at quarterback, its top two running backs, and its top two receivers to graduation. So that's a lot to replace, but there's some nice there's always good young talent at Alliance.
Yeah, they're going to get that thing turned around, I'll bet. Yeah. Now, a team that opened up a night earlier was the Arlington Dukes, and what a great game that was. I think Poland is a really good first game opponent for anybody. They're always going to be good. They're always good for 6 or 7 wins a year and going to be in the playoff hunt. And Arlington really played a good defensive game. Struggled a little bit offensively to get anything going, but their quarterback, Sean Kirk, came up with a big play, big drive at the end of the game, and they won the game 10-3.
Yeah, Dan Krupko had the keep winning catch there in the game. Arlington, I really like Arlington a lot. I think they have enough coming back from last year, and plus a dynamic talent in DeMonte Thomas, one of the top players in the state. And I think Ed Miley, they're always going to play good defense at Arlington. I think Arlington, Minerva, after week one, are going to be right up there in the NBC title chase this year.
Another individual had a big game that you liked was Jake Riley down in Minerva. He led the Lions to a big win over Field.
Yep, had over 300 yards himself. He rushed 11 carries for 112 yards, threw for 207 yards. He's a big-time talent. We had video of that game last Friday night on our website. I was very impressed with him out of the shotgun. He can take off, and he can go.
Yeah, very good athlete, no question about it. Where do they get these guys in Minerva? It seems like every year they got somebody new that comes up and just steps right in and does the job for them.
Yeah, they know how to run the football in Minerva.
St. Thomas had another impressive win to open the season. They beat Tuslaw 34-0. Josiah Moore and Brian Wilkins with touchdowns for the Knights, and of course the defense shut out Tuslaw. And Southeast, Brandon Olson and Cody Kohler with 3 touchdowns apiece for the Pirates, and they started out Thursday night with a big win over Newton Falls. Some of the other teams took it on the chin. West Branch went up to Kirtland and fell 39-7 to the defending state champions. No issues there. It's nothing to complain about when you go up to face the defending state champions with a lot of talent coming back. Canfield lost to Louisville. Louisville with a big win on the road there to open the season. And Salem lost to Liberty 21-17. So a rebuilding year for the Quakers, and that's going to continue as well. So a lot of great action. As Mike said, we had video of the Minerva game on our website. That'll be up all season long, as well as video of the Alliance game against Can Central Catholic. So make sure you check those out. And also check back with us later in the week. We're going to take a look at the games coming up this weekend on The Huddle.